Well, good day, tubes. She's cold today. I don't know what happened to that nice weather we had yesterday. That was like 2-3 degrees. Now it's like minus 14. Holy frig. That really sucks. Really sucks. But anyways, I'm gonna have to go down and I guess it sort of looks like some snow I gotta do here, but holy crunch. That would have been really loud underneath that bridge, I bet. Holy cow. Yeah, I got some snow to do it here, and this is a day where you'd really wish to have a cab on your tractor. Oh, sucks. I don't know, I might have to do something. This is, I'm getting too old to be out here doing this without a cab, you know, and some heat and going on, and this wrapping up in a great big snowsuit, all woolly beard is really sucks. So I don't know. Frickin' cabs are so bloody expensive. Whew. Plus, if I put a cab on the little guy, that's all. Oh, this door might not open. Just if I put a cab on the little guy, that's all super awesome and stuff, but I don't think it would fit in the garage then. Oh man. So that would suck. Anyways, we'll go do an old cold start on this guy. I'm gonna use him, I guess. I think it should be all right for the sweeping. It looked like it was awful blindy and blowy out there. So I don't know. It may not be too much fun. It doesn't look too bad here, but it's one of them days where all of a sudden the wind just blows through like crazy, and it's like, where the heck did that come from? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to wrap myself up real good. Yes, a cab would be nice, but I don't think a cab would fit under the rafters in here, because, you know, I only got like maybe 1.5 feet, almost maybe 2 feet distance just between the ROPS and that. With the ROPS, the bar is up, it's like way up into here somewhere. You never get it. Yeah. I'll let them glowers glow for a minute. The throttle here seems to have stiffened up a whole lot. I'm gonna have to maybe give something a spray. It should be a lot looser than that. Okay. Just like it was sitting there all day running. Okay, well, let them warm up a minute. I'll go get myself suited up. I don't think I'm going to film the sweeping apart here because I'll be just totally wrapped up, and it's really freaking cold out here. So the camera battery probably wouldn't really last too long anyways in the cold, real cold like that. It seems to affect them a little bit, you know, and then they don't necessarily lose their charge, but they lose their integrity. But I'll go freeze my thing off doing that, and then we're gonna maybe a little bit later on after, well, it'll be instantaneous for you guys, but later on after I'm done and warmed myself back up, we're gonna shred into this old guy here and show you what a fairly well used engine inside looks like. And let's get the head off it here. Is like a flat plate with these fins on it. That's the actual head. And this one actually doesn't have, like, well, this is a head too, but there's like half of the cylinders there too, right? Where this one's a little different. It's only like a little wee top part here, and the rest is all part of the main block. But yeah, we'll get the side plate cover off here and have a look at the internals after we look, you know, in the head and stuff. And yeah, it's not too bad to get off. There's, let me think now. There's these 2 bolts. I know that holds on the gas tank duty. And these 2 aren't actually head bolts. They're just sort of casted, I can't really tell, but casted into the metal on the top of the head. And then underneath here, there's probably like, you know, 1, 2, 3, there's probably another. Oh, there's one there, there's one there, there's one there, there's lots. So yeah, we'll have a pop off of that after and see what's underneath all this. A lovely little thing. And yeah, this engine sure did a lot of work for me. It actually, I think it actually went through one muffler too. The muffler just finally rotted off it. And then I got this one, and it's so far been pretty good. I think it cost me like $60 just for this one, but so far, well, when I was using it, it was fine. So, and it's even kept some of the shiny on it. It's starting to get a little rusty there, but not like the other one, which was just like rust ball. It was like this, kind of like rusted just like crazy, you know. So, but yeah, that was you could get the I think $14 one, which was the same crap. It would have rusted off in like a year. Or you get this one, which was like $60, and it's like a treated something or another. So I got the good one and ran her for quite a few more years. Oh, there's an example there actually of, I thought the bolts inside of that engine on that thing would have had like this, where these things, so these are not mashed over, but these mash over against the bolt there, and that keeps the bolt from wanting to vibrate and turn out. So this one actually might have that inside. I can't really remember. I don't even know if I've actually ever had this one open. I can't remember. I don't think so. But anyways, I'll get suited up, go do my snow, and we'll come back in, warm up for a little wee bit, and we'll tear this thing open. Okay, that really sucked. Really sucked. Oh, I need a cab. Bad. But anyways, whatever. Alright, well, before we tear into that guy, we have got to call that the parts are in that John Deere for this girl. For the in here, I think he said in here in the signal switch, there's a, holy cow, nothing's working now. Maybe the battery's dead. Oh no. Yeah, so, So apparently inside of this little box here, there's a great big box underneath the console here. There's a flasher and stuff in there. That's, I've already replaced it once. This will be the second time now. So gotta run up to John Deere and get our bits. Well, the roads are a little messy, not too bad. We had actually, when I was out, of course, doing snow this morning, there was a little swiffle or whatever you call it, a snow went through, of course, and you know, had to mess everything all up again. So seems to be the way. Just to get started, clear my roads, you know, maybe quarter of the way, halfway done, and then boom, that snow pours down and everything. It's like, really, wow. But anyways, looks like here's okay though. Might go down through the sort of, holy man, don't get that thing stuck, bud. You'll be screwed. I don't think them things would be four-wheel drive, little mail trucks. I don't know, maybe they're hard to say. All-wheel drive, maybe. Yeah, you kind of think, you know, they're delivering mail in some pretty crappy places, especially this time of year. You'd kind of want to all-wheel drive, but it looked like pretty crappy tires they had on them things. So, but anyways, yeah, we're gonna do some little back road, and it doesn't actually look too bad here now. Just pouring the salt to her, I guess. Seriously, had to cut right in front of me, didn't you, bud? Holy crap, freaking rude. Jeez, I'm going this way anyways, but jeez. Oh, go away, people, really? I mean, holy cow, did you get any further ahead? Doesn't really look like it. Wow, anyways. Here's pretty crappy. This might have not been a better way to go, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Get the frickin' Pirelli's a good test. These frickin' Pirellis are crap. Snow and ice, oh, just horrible. I'm trying to wait, you know, maybe get the winter out of them and burn them off, and then we'll put a set of better on next fall, maybe, if they're still good by then. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, here we go, John Deere. Holy, just come up that little mountain there out of the valley I was just in, and yeah, she's pretty wintry up here and crappy. Holy crap, would have been a good day just to keep the covers and stay in bed, I think. Oh man, holy jumping. It's not too bad right here, but that wind picks up. Woo, wind moves that snow pretty quick. You know, a little bit here. It's like fog, right? But it's actually, you know, snow moisture in the air. It's frozen rain in the air. That's exactly what it is. But anyways, we're maybe about halfway to John Deere-ish. A little bit, maybe a little bit more. But hard to believe, you know, like what, 3-4 months maybe. I was coming up here on the motorcycle with to get parts for something. Holy crap. Sure does change quick, you know, once she starts to go, boom, done. But it's nice through here because it's sort of treed. But and then down there again, it looks like it's getting crap. Oh well. I tell you, it's nice in here. Got the heat cranked, got the heat seater on, keeping my bum warm, my back and stuff feels nice. And yeah, it's way better than sitting out on the tractor like I was this morning, doing the crap, doing this snow crap. Anyways, I should maybe just for fun ask if I can get a hold of the right guy up here, ask how much a cab is for my 2032, just for kicks. I bet you it's like $8,500 probably. Holy crap. I can't do it anyway because it won't fit in the garage, so, but just for curiosity's sakes, it might be alright. I don't know, but holy crap. All of a sudden it's crap out here. What the crap? And out of the mists of the winter air is John Deere. Oh man. Except we got a major highway in the way. We're gonna have to wait for cars first. But anyways, what's happening at Johnny Deere today? Looks like they got some more stuff in since I was up here last. It was pretty sparse-ish. But anyways, we're gonna have to wait a few more minutes here. Frickin' cars. Oh well, and trucks. Big rigs. Oh, that guy will be going to the States. And this guy will be going to the States too. You know how I can tell? He's got doesn't have a day cab, he's got a night sleeper cab. Man, still cars pouring out here. What the heck? Yeah, my stepdad used to actually work for that Gibson Transport Company. They're just in Alliston here, about 5 minutes away from where I am now. And he used to work there, and he did a lot of he'd run down to like the border, Windsor area, to do a switch with an American guy down there bringing the parts up for Honda. And then he'd have an empty trailer with the racking, whatever, in it. And he would take the full back, give the American guy the empty, and then come back with it. But those guys would be going probably further down in the States because they'll give them a sleeper cab in case they run out of time or get held up. They're logbook runs at a time, and then they have somewhere to stay, you know. Then they don't have to pay for like a hotel for them kind of thing. Anyways, Deere we are. Let's head her in and grab our bits. All right, we got our bits and pieces. Now, I was asking him about a cab in there, the one sales guy that I usually deal with. He's like, yeah, they make one. It's not cheap though. I'm like, yeah, I know. And for the little tractor. And I was like, well, can you just look up a rough idea price? He's like, well, all said and told, if you want a little heater in it too, about $7,000 plus tax. I'm like, holy crap! I figured it'd be $7,000-8,000 anyways. But yeah, he's like, no, if you want a tractor with a cab on it, you have to go to like a 3,000-4,000 series tractor. I'm like, no. He was trying to sell me this guy too. I'm like, wouldn't fit in my garage. That was the other thing. He says the ROPS, which are these bar things, have to be up for the cab. And it's about 2 inches taller than what the ROPS are in that tractor. I'm like, well, that's no good, because the ROPS don't fit in, so I don't think this thing would fit in either, but just way too big for my garage. So that ended that fiasco, we'll say. And yeah, so had a taller garage, yeah, sure, probably work awesome, but no. And then, you know, you get into cutting grass. There's a 2032 there. So you can see the ROPS on this guy. My garage door is about right where the thermos manual holder hits on the top there, so that's not too good. That just wouldn't work. So that sucks. And I'm like, okay, well, what about a cab for the big tractor? He's like, I don't even make those anymore. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, no, we don't even have a listing for them anymore. I'm like, well, I've seen them online, and you know, up from the States. Maybe not a bad idea, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna go from this way actually. So yeah, kind of struck out there. Not too good. Oh well, what can we do? Snowsuit, I guess, or I'll have to get my snowmobile helmet on with a heated visor. Maybe that'd be all right. You know, just basically enough to keep the wind off you. That's all you really need. You don't really need heat in it. Heat's just, you know, whatever. Just enough to keep the wind and the blowing snow off you and stuff is, you know, would be kind of nice, but it's just not gonna happen, I guess. So that kind of sucks. But anyways, I guess we'll head her home and see what's happening back at the ranch. Holy crap! Well, I guess this wasn't much better. Man. Anyways. 'Tis the season to be winter, and it really sucks. I don't like winter much. Especially when you gotta drive in it and plow snow in it. And, you know, it was fun when I was a kid. You know, grab a sled and go down the hill. That was awesome, you know. But yeah, now I gotta drive in it and deal with like this crap all the time. Yeah, this sucks. And Mr. Brakey ahead of us. Oh, I know why. There's a snowplow back there. That's why. That'd be why. Doesn't look like he's doing much except making it go in the air, and then that's about it. But anyways, apparently there's snow squall watches out today. And what a snow squall is if the wind and stuff comes the right way, the Wasaga Beach we go to, Georgian Bay and stuff up there, moisture, if it's not frozen, it's not frozen yet, moisture will get sucked up out of there, as in like water vapors and stuff, I guess, and go up in the air, turn to snow, and then it's like a natural snowmaking machine. We don't get it down here quite so much. It's pretty much Wasaga Beach and, like, you know, like maybe 10-20 kilometers south of Wasaga Beach. I'm like 70 or 80 kilometers south of Wasaga Beach, or maybe not that much, maybe 50. But this could be a little splurring off of it. You know, if the wind comes right again, it'll just and then dumps right down on top of you. So. But up there, apparently the schools are closed, nobody's doing nothing, going nowhere, nothing, you know, it's just shut right down again. So, they get hammered up there, but we are usually pretty good down here. Look how fast this guy's going. Holy crap, dude. Big truck. Wow. It's a good way to clear the snow off the road, though. He did pretty good, actually. So, anyways, really fine snow, too, eh? So it's like super cold. It's like minus 14 out here right now, they're saying. So that's awesome. Still gotta go dig a grave this afternoon. That's gonna suck. But anyways, that's my duties. But I try to leave it as late as I can, because the longer I got that dirt dug out and in piles ready to go back in tomorrow, the more she's gonna want to freeze the piles of dirt up. And yeah, then I'll have to put like great big lump chunks on top of the grave tomorrow, so that's not so good. But we'll have to maybe break them up again with the loader or the backhoe and then scoop them in. Once it's frozen, you break it up, it's fine, because it doesn't really refreeze back together, right? You know, it's when it's really, when we've had all this rain, super nice and moist, and she gets in this real cold. Whew. It might even be cold enough today, I might even get steam billowing out of the hole. I've had that before too, where the ground's somewhat still fairly warm, and then you get really, really cold air, and then you can't even see what you're doing. It's just billowing steam up out of the hole. So this guy's actually dropped his blade. I don't think he's actually really doing anything except making dust in the air. Oh, he's turning. That's good, maybe. Or no, he's pulling off. This is our, I think this is probably one of the guys that actually comes into the cemetery. They've got 3 or 4 trucks, but yeah, it's a town of Mono guy. Oh no, that's a county of Dufferin truck, never mind. We get the township of Mono coming to ours. Actually, I think I might have just passed the road. Crap, sorry. Where he pulled off there, if I turned up that road and went down around, I could have taken you and shown you where the township building is, where all, like, you know, the graders, the road graders, and the big plow trucks and all their operation center is and stuff. But I think, oh, wait a minute, did I pass it? I think I did. Oh man, I don't know, I always get turned around when I come this way. Look, all of a sudden it clears up. Wow, weird, eh? That's the snow squall for you. So yeah, snow squall, you could get tons of snow out of it, because, you know, it's just like at the ski resorts. That's what they do. They're pumping water basically up and then fired into the air real hard, high pressure. It goes up there, crystallizes, and then falls as snow. That's basically exactly what the snow squall is, and snow in general, you know, same deal, right? So hey, maybe I keep looking at these hills, I'm like, oh no, I haven't got past it, but I think I did. Back where he turned off there, I think that was the turn. Oh well, we'll just head her back, and someday I'll show you the township building. That's the same place I gotta go with if I need to get like a fire permit every year. You're supposed to, if you're having open fires on your property, you're supposed to have fire permits, so you go there, you get a fire permit. Yeah. No, I must have passed the road, because I think it's just way down there I can see is where I gotta turn and head back into town anyway. So, mister, my bad, I'm sorry. Oh, Chevy holding me up. You Chevy guys won't like that. Anyways, I got nothing against Chevy. Chevy's good. I've owned what? Astrovan, Sierra, GMC, Chevy, same thing. But funny enough, I was watching Scotty Kilmer there. He does the live talk show thing on Saturdays there. I was watching him, and someone actually asked a question. I'm looking to get a different kind of truck for four-wheel driving and stuff in the back country woods and stuff. What do you recommend? And actually Scotty said Ford trucks. I was quite surprised. He prefers the Ford trucks for that kind of stuff over you know, the Chevy stuff. So I'm like, that's interesting. You know, I guess he's in his 48th year of car mechanic stuff now, so pretty darn sure he knows what he's talking about. You know, with all the stuff he's done. Holy, that guy is a wealth of information, let me tell you. But anyways, yeah, so, but I got nothing against any truck, you know, as long as it freaking goes. Who cares? Man, Chevy does that, but Ford does this, and, you know, Toyota did that, and who really cares as long as you get there? You know, I've pretty much got back from John Deere in my Ford, no problem, actually awesome. So, I don't know, whatever. I'm sure my old Sierra, and clunking and banging and hammering the way it was, it probably would have made it too, but yeah, she had lots of miles on her, that's for sure. Kilometers. But yeah, I don't know, whatever. I just thought that was interesting that Scotty Kilmer there was recommending the Ford, so there you go. But it's the first Ford I've ever owned, so, you know, I've had Dodge before, I've had you know, the Chevy, Sierra, stuff like that. Our Buick's a GM product, you know, so same deal, different name, that's about it. But yeah, I don't know, I'd get a Chevy again, you know, if the right whatever come up or whatever, you know, but I don't know, pretty happy with my old Ford. Well, there's the Dewey. That's the signal light. Got the signal arm thingy that comes out here, right? And this is all under the console thing. This has got your heavy duty flasher built right into it. So, and quite an arraignment of spade plug Deweys for the plug. And yeah, so that should hopefully fix our light issue again. The first one was under warranty, this one of course wasn't. But there's no way to really get into these things to, you know, see if a little wire melted off or something stupid inside, who knows, eh? But I don't know, maybe it's, if I don't use them enough maybe, and something goes corroded inside it or something. I don't know, you figure it'd be fairly sealed tight, but this thing here does pivot, you know, for your signals, so, you know, some crap could get down inside, and that could do her. So anyways, that's that. And then I did get the other Dewey here too, for the, well, I got it all yanked apart there. I figured I might as well replace this one, even though the other one's probably okay, but I could keep the other one in stock. That's the light switch. The light switch on and off in for your 4-ways, and then your lights and your 4-ways, and then just all lights. It's probably fine on the tractor, but like I say, I got her all tore apart. Holy crap, I might as well put this on too. So then the other one I can just keep and put maybe used on it or something. But it looks like a fairly substantial little guy. Well, I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to tear apart today for you. I gotta have to go out and dig that funeral, and I forgot I gotta go to the chiropractor tonight again. So we might get kind of crunched for time, but we'll do what we can with what we got. Oh, good old 1/2 inch. Good old 1/2 inch. I might just end up using the impact on all this. I don't know. Quicker. And like I say, I'm probably not really planning on throwing this back together because, you know, I got my big 9-horse Honda for any go-kart projects that, you know, may one of these days come into our, you know, whatchamacallit. Okay, so now there's a couple. I'm trying to take this recoil shroud off of here, and of course that's a different size. I don't think I can get in there with the ratchet. I'm gonna have to grab another wrench here. Hang on. Is that a 7/16? By George. And this is something to do with the ground out thing for when you shut her off. It would ground out, I guess, to itself kind of thing. Actually got like a Torx bit. Just one of those spots where you just can't get your fingers in, and there we go. I think we got her. Okay, and one of the ones that just stays in there. Okay, the other side should have one too, and it looks like about the same size. Not really supposed to use these kind of ratchet wrenches for breaking stuff off like that, but we did. Okay, now that should, release our shroud. Oh, we got the primer dewy here on the carbonator. Good. That's our recoil shroudy thing off. And wow, we a little more rustier in here than the other engines we've been working on, and a lot more metal. A little more nicer. So I don't even know this thing would have spark now because it's all, you know, she might need cleaned up and stuff. Anyways, I guess we'll I'm gonna need a 3/8 too. Well, I should be able to get that with my socket here. Oh, this one ain't really tight. Okay, then. Well, that'll work. Those will be half. Super tight. We'll just pop them up as it's all kind of one whole unit there too. So it hasn't warmed up much. It's gonna suck having to go out and dig this grave, but oh, she's running rich. This grave is pretty much in the middle of all the wind and cold, and yeah, so it's gonna kind of suck. But anyways, yeah, this one was it this engine? Oh, I can't remember now. I'm just missing the bowl and the little screw. I think this was an adjustable mixture engine. This one, they always ran black Black as your boot. Look at this in here already. Black. Black. Okay. Take that off too. That's even a tinier one. That might be a. Geez, I don't know. Sometimes you can just cheat with these things. Apparently not that one though. Okay. Is that a 5/16 holding that on there? It is. Let me just pop this oil dipstick filler thing off of here. Hardly been held on anyway. Stupid thing. There. Oh, yummy. Okay. There's the wire for your lights. There's a lighting coil under this. Yeah. I guess that should come off of there. That's just 3/8. Some more scrap metal. Scrap metal. A little shroud off here so you can see all the cooling fins. All them cooling fins. Okay. Oh, those aren't very tight either. Oh, wait. That little guy should come off. That's all to do with directing the air and stuff, right? So we've got, these are actually head bolts here, but they actually have a little threaded dewey on the top where that piece threads into. So that, I'm going to need a little extension. And these guys, I don't know how well they're going to come off. Too bad. It's got a, oh, right on that, right on that dewey there on your arm. That hurt a little bit. You won't probably believe the nasty carbon buildup that's going to be in here. But there's going to be one. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Well, that actually would be faster if I did. Just to get them out. Now these are probably all different lengths too, I bet. Okay, let's see here. Are they different lengths? That one's... Those two are the same. Maybe they're all the same. Some engines I pulled heads off and they're like, this one's that long, this one's this long. These ones are a little longer here. I'll just pull all these out. Yeah, they're all the same. I can't believe her. That's amazing. Okay, let's get you in. Can't really get you much closer than what you are here, but we'll get you zoomed in maybe a little hair more. There we go. Okay. Try not to move that engine because I'm doing screwed. Okay, so hopefully, she just come right off. Oh, the gasket's half there, half there. There. Ooh. She's pretty black, but really it's not super too bad. Let's get you down and get you a closer look here. Pretty dirty. It's pretty much wrecked that gasket taking her off. It's, you know, peel this off of here and that off of there. Yeah, you'd have to replace that gasket, I think. That one's junk. But overall, there's a little bit of carbon, but it's not super really badly built up too bad. So that's good. And the cylinder bore, and she's definitely lost her cross hatching. Oh yeah, she's wore out, that's for sure. Now if I can hold her still enough, I'll show you the wiggling here. That's not bad, I've seen a lot worse, but oh yeah, she needs rings. She needs rings. That's pretty oily. Pretty oily on the top there. She's had her life, and ugh, yeah. So once we get into her a bit more here, how are the valves seating there actually? Once we get into her a bit more here, you'll be able to see how bad these rings are and stuff in here. Alright, so before we take the flywheel off on this thing, I want to give you a little bit more of a, oh crap, what do they call that? Idea of the cycling of this engine anyways, of this 4-stroke engine. So okay, we are at top dead center right now. We are just about to open the intake valve, which is this guy. And you can tell that by following it down to where the carburetor is. And this one, of course, is just out your exhaust. This one here, right? It's out your exhaust. So basically what happens, this piston's going to go down, and you can see the intake valve is opening. The exhaust just closed, so that's finished the 4-stage cycle there. So what's happening now is the piston's going down, this valve is opening, and because when the head's on here, it's going to create a vacuum. So it's going to pull air in through the carburetor, pick up the fuel, and suck her in. Comes into, I'll show you after when we get this off, but there's a hole like this on this side, and the fuel goes in there, and because this piston is still going down, it's now sucking in air and fuel, and it's vaporized it, sucking it into the engine here. Okay, so now the valve's starting to close as the piston's coming to the bottom, because now the piston's turning, coming back up. Both valves are staying closed. So this is getting all this space that was in here that's just sucked all this vapory fuel in, is this big, and it's going to go down to about this big, called compression. So now it's compressing, it's getting really tight, getting really tight. And if you notice, right now, the magnet, this is a magnet, sucked, you know, it's a magnet, passes by the magneto, so it goes boom, boom, creates that little, it's kind of a thing where you hold two magnets together and they want to, you know, so that creates your spark, boom, and now this piston, oh, just cut my finger, this piston is now coming up, sparks, kablooey, and it lights all this, you know, compressed, really super compressed to about 100 and, well, this wouldn't be that high now, should have done a compression test actually, about 110 to 120 psi roughly. And she fires, so it sent the spark out here to the spark plug instantaneously, and it jumps the spark plug gap, so now that's fired that stuff. Woo! So it just super explodes. Oh crap, we're getting stuck here. Super explodes that fuel. Okay, that's your power stroke. Now this exhaust valve has got to get rid of that stuff that's just exploded, and then it's pushing out your exhaust. Boom, and then it's going to start again. Intake, compression, spark, bang, fired, exhaust. So technically it's only 3 cycles because the compression and the firing happens at the same time. So intake, compression, power, woof, exhaust, out. So when you hear your engine running, it's going, well, it's here, that's what it's doing. It's sucking, 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 and then when it's going out this side, it's boom, boom, you know, fire, 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 fire. So actually, if I spin this enough, I might be able to get that thing to spark if she's got any spark left in them. I don't have a spark plug handy though, so anyways, we'll take its saying yes it is, but that's not a really good thing either. Movement back and forth there's really not too good. So yeah, that's your 4-cycle. How that works now, 2 cycles, chainsaws stuff a lot different. I'll have to do a separate video on stuff like that. no valves or anything. It's done by ports and stuff. So you'll get halfway down and there'll be like a hole cut in the side, and that's going to grab your fuel, push it up, fire it, and then at the other side there's like, it's totally different. So we'll have to find a nice two-stroke of something to pull apart and show you how they work. But yeah, so that's the basics on these guys anyway. So I don't know how many times this is done, you know, its thing to get, you know, wore out like that, but it's done it lots. It's done it lots. So now overhead valves, these are a little different. Overhead valves, if they get at a time, because they're, you know, usually right over the top of the pistons, if they get it at a time, the valve will open. So the valve will be open like that, and the piston's already coming up to the top out of time. The valve's still open, smash! It'll just totally destroy the thing. It'll just blow it right apart. So that's sort of the disadvantage of these kinds of engines if they happen to get at a time, which they probably won't because there's no real chains. You know, most modern cars and stuff have chains for driving, you know, the valves and stuff. Chain will get slack, jump a tooth or so, and then you're totally out of time, screwed. So, but that's not good that that's going that way. So, yes, anyways, but I'll go dig my hole. Hopefully we got enough time left. And we'll open up the side here. I should probably pull this guy off of here too, but I need a special Torx bit Dewey for that. And I don't think this kit has any Torx, and I'll have to get my other kit out. Oh man, that sucks. Feels like someone glued my beard down. That's horrible. Oh, it's all like dried boogers and stuff. No, I'm just kidding. It's just, it wasn't boogers. Boogers only go like this, out the nose. No, but it was snowing like crazy out there, and it's all stuck to me and stuff. Winter, eh? Winter. Well, and I had to break out my brand new, even though they've been not looking new, John Deere thin-solate gloves. And I thought, oh, these are gonna suck for cold, but actually they were quite decent. They got like, it sounds like a diaper. I guess that's part of the insulation crap in them. But these fellers I've had hanging up way up there for a long time and needed a good pair of gloves, so I had to break out and get them going. So anyways, was good. So, okay, we're gonna do a little more to this after I get dried off a bit. We're gonna pull this side plate off here, and hopefully I can get her off these whatchamacallums out, right? Tiny little bolts to hold these on though, little 3/8. I can't get in there without, I'll have to get a socket. Oh, no, that sounds faint. I guess I didn't get a 3/8 down. I got a 3/8. What's that? Oh, no, it's a 5/16. 3/8. 3 of an 8. That's the one there. Okay. Feels like I just got out of the pool. Okay. Oh. Now these, this will definitely wreck this gasket that's mating these two surfaces, but by the looks of things here, it wasn't super working too good anyway. Something's leaking somewhere, probably out of the governor arm Dewey here even. I don't know yet. Yeah. Holy crap! I just broke my extension. Okay. Wow. Now there's some early Canadian power there, let me tell you. Holy frig. I can't believe I just broke that extension. Wow. That's wow. I wasn't putting that much torque on it, but I guess maybe I was. Okay, I'm gonna have to back these up a bit because we're gonna have to get a little different game plan here, I guess. Wow-wee, that's quite surprising. Yeah. Yeah. Probably about 30 more of them over here. One more anyways. Oh! Break this one too. Wow, I still really can't believe I just broke that. Well, there goes that extension, I suppose. Now, what am I going to do here? I think I'm going to use my little impact again just to take these bolts out. Wow, I'm just flabbergasted about that. Okay, that goes on there. Goes on there. That goes on there. That goes on there. That's just insane. Real Canadian power, I guess. I don't know. Oh, looks like there's another one there. Okay. One more feller here. Beauty. Oh, yeah, see, that's a real long one. Real long, the rest are shorties. Okay. Now, this feels like it's loose already. Find somewhere for it to... Holy crap! That thing just flexed. Wow. This thing is freaking toast. Oh crap, she's all falling apart now, boys. Okay. Well, the camshaft is kind of coming out with it here. It's not supposed to, but apparently it wants to. Alright. She's pretty grimy in there, let me tell ya. Get some towels under here because it's going to start dripping all over that friggin' place here. So those are those lifters again. We'll have a look if there's any wear on them. Get a few more towels here. That's quite a shaft in this thing though. So, let's just have a look at this. Oh, might be a bit dirty, that's probably why it doesn't want to come out. Yeah, it needs a little bit of under-rusting on there. So let me grab emery paper here. I'll just give her a little cleaning and that should come out. Should come out. Make sure you guys are in the shot. Ah, not too bad, eh? Now also, it's probably, I'm gonna say it might have a little burr on it from when it was mounted. I think these used a little moon key as well. I might have a little burr there. Okay, let's see, she'll pull it now. That's a little better. Okay. There's our extended cam. It's kind of neat how they did that. Sort of kind of a good idea. I'm trying to keep my table as clean as I possibly can. But she's drooling a little bit. Well, the cam doesn't look super too bad. There's a little bit of wear on this shaft. Now that would be, oh yeah, going through the housing. See, now this engine, you know, I guess they're fine, but they don't use any bearings or anything in here. It's just all lubricated oil lubricated bushings basically. There's a bushing, looks like here. This looks like it's just, you know, cast in the block. So once that starts to wear, you're screwed. You'd have to get a whole new side plate, I guess, or whatever. But this probably lasts for, yeah, it's still pretty tight there. It lasts just as long as the engine, as long as you don't let the oil run out, and then you're screwed. So there's plastic gear here for the governor lever. So you can see governor lever there, plastic. It seems to be good though. Interestingly enough, all those hours and hours of turning, it seems decent enough. So, okay, what do we got going on here? Kind of a mess, eh? Let's just advance it a bit here. Maybe slob some of that out of there. I just put it in there and let the thing wick itself out. So everything doesn't look too bad in there. There's a bit of, the piston doesn't look bad there anyways. But as in anything else, they don't have any locking plates on the rod bolts here either. They're just screwed right in. There's like a little pointy thing for catching the oil and slinging it around. They call it an oil slinger. These little guys here, the lifter here, let's see how they look. Definitely good and black. They seem pretty good still. There's not a whole lot of wear on them. It's just, you know, sort of been polished up a little bit from the repeated going around on these. So these are how these things work. This will be in the block. When this thing's turning, you know, it pushes up and down on the valve, so it's going to open the valve and then close the valve, and then vice versa, right? So they seem pretty good. She'd probably still run, but not now. She's toast. We're gonna have a look at this piston. I don't know if we're gonna get to her today or not. Day's pretty well shot now. That was not a whole lot of super fun out there digging, but we got her done. Actually dug pretty good. Well, this one looks just about as good, nice and smooth anyways, not pitted or nothing, so that's good. In here, that's actually moving on that wrist pin in there. I don't know if that's so good. Not sure if that's such a good thing. Well, there's the gasket. It actually might still be alright. It's pretty dried out though and squashed. But it come off without ripping. Holy crap, I can't hardly believe that. What else we got? She's got quite a layer of engine goo part on the bottom and old used burnt gas. So now what's been happening when this engine wears out, it's going to allow a little bit of oil to go up through and get burnt, but also, which isn't a super good thing, when it's compressing that gas, it's all going to squeeze some down past. So let me think now. If you get a really bad war engine, it probably wouldn't run very well at all, but basically it'll squeeze enough gas down, it'll start to fill a level up here. And there was, I think it was one of the really old tractors. They had a really old Ford tractor here, and I think it did it. It's either this one or another one I seen. And what had happened was it kept filling up. Well, somehow it ignited, and it was probably so wore out it actually burnt right down through and then blew the bottom of the oil pan off of this engine in this tractor. Just disintegrated it. So that's not super too good. Okay, let's get rid of some of these old rotten towels. Now, probably should try to get this flywheel off of here. I'll do that, and then maybe we'll call her a day, and tomorrow we'll try to get the piston out, and the piston and the valves. I'm curious to see what the valves are looking like too. So we're going to need a pretty huge honking duty there. I don't know what size. Apparently that one. And this one here, I might actually have to get my great big puller on to get this off, or aid us in getting it off. This is a 15/16. that. Okay, so I don't imagine that's just going to fall off. No. Didn't think so. Didn't think so. So we'll just try, possibly, just some dumb luck. You know what? I'm going to get my puller. Okay, this is probably way overkill. I don't even know if I can get all three of these on here at the same Dewey there. Might be able to though. At least with this one being like a cast iron flywheel, you can sort of do this, right? Where, you know, everything else is so freaking chintzy. I guess those other engines, they were cast. Okay. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure on this guy. Make sure you guys are in the shot. Pretty good. Freaking horrible timing that was. Just bust the thing off, boom, and the air compressor comes on and scares the frick out of me. I'm all flustered now. Holy friggin' crap. Holy jumping, because that thing broke off pretty good there. Okay. Look at that. Magnets are good. So that's your lighting coil there for the magnets. The magnets, they spin and create electricity, and there's your actual coil there. So that's probably still good. I bet you that's an expensive little Dewey right there. I'm willing to bet that's a pretty expensive Dewey there. And it's going to take the carbonator off of here. I guess there's only two little bolts holding her on there. I can't believe I broke that extension. Holy crap. What the heck? No name. Must have been the cheapy one. Let's say if it's like a, whatchamacallit, from like Crappy Tire, back she goes. New one. Okay, that, what am I doing here? Taking that little cover, this little tin plate off of here. Yeah. That will be a 3/8. What on earth am I doing here? That's a 1/2 inch. That's too big. 3/8 of an inch. That'll do her. And I need a pull and prying off Dewey. I think there's only two things that hold this little shield on here. Well, I can't believe that gasket actually came off that good too, but it is compressed and junk. You could put her back together with that blue goo stuff I got there, but yeah, she's alright. Okay, what's the freaking deal with this thing down here? Probably got to come up this way, and I can't get it off now because that's there. Oh, wait. Hey, one of them puzzle thingies, you know, where you gotta figure out which way she actually comes off. Okay, so that's good. I actually found my wrench for my weed whacker stuff. Works on these guys here. That looks like that had a nice good seal on it there, so she's all nice and clean. Not a, you know, a little bit there, but not too bad. And well, that's a pretty tiny little guy there. We're getting a heap of garbage here, boys. Heap of garbage. I guess that little guy could come off. I don't know what the heck size that is. It's somewhere around there. And this one is a 3, nope, 9/32. Oh, maybe not. Doesn't like that one. I don't know if this one's going to fit. Oh, that's better. This one is a 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch. That's better. Urgh. Can't believe I broke that thing. That's really got me ticked. Now what the heck did I do with my other one? Probably looking right at it too. Well, I got another one here. Oh no, there it is. Still attached to the Dewey here. Take off these two guys. That's the beauty of this one. Ooh, crap. Oh no, it does have a bit of adjustment in it. Some of these things they just mount on and that's it, you're set, you know, but some of them, like these ones, you can see they, oops, sorry, see they move back and forth a bit, right? So once you get it on here, you have to gap it. Which I think I just used like a piece of paper. Put a piece of paper between the flywheel one that's all mounted on and that guy, and tighten this thing down, and there you go. Your gap is set. Well, I guess that's gonna be about her for today. I'll just show you maybe one other thing here too that's really good. With your valves, your intake valve here is seating really good. If it's nice and clean like that. Let me grab a crap. What the crap? My light was here somewhere, probably looking right at it again. But anyways, you can kind of see in there, it's nice and clean, right? That's really good. That means your valve seats down in the valve seat really well there. So that's good to see. And of course this one's all grubby from the little rich running engine, but they do that for winter time, so she doesn't stall out on you and run too lean and bleh. But anyways, let's leave her sitting like that for tonight. We'll call her a day. We'll hit her up and rip open a Kinder. And just wanted to turn this, see what the heck's going on there. It's like some kind of paint or something they painted on there. That's kind of weird. I don't know. Strange and stuff. But anyways, yep, let's hit her up. That's enough for today. Okay, we are into the last one of this row. And we got the one more row left. And then we're out. But you never know, we might resupply ourselves with some more. I just have to get to Costco. Oh, I should have washed my hands, I guess, eh? Ooh. Ooh. Minimal touching of chocolate. There. Not too bad. Yeah, they're a little grimed up from the engine. But anyways, what did we get today? Oh, what the frick is that? Oh, I know what it is. I think. Maybe I don't. Hang on a sec. No, I don't know what it is. It's something new. New and exciting. New and exciting. I want to look just like that kid. Not really. But anyways. Oh, you can get a mouse or a frog. Well, looks like that would, whoa, go like that. And this would go in something like that. And then you're supposed to stick them in your shirt, I guess, and it looks like you got a little friend. Kind of something like that in your pocket. But sorry, buddy, I don't have room for you. I gotta keep my pen in there because I don't like touching, you know, other people's pens that have been, you know, hacking and puking all over them and stuff. Anyways, yeah, that pen thing, it's like, you know, a good way to catch a cold because, you know, someone will say, oh, you got to sign for this. Okay, well, you take their pen and they've been all day all over it, you know, and then, yeah,
yeah, you get sick. So try to avoid that as much as I can. So that's why I usually carry my own pen and my own Sharpie. Don't ask why I carry a Sharpie. Well, actually, it's for when I do a name stake for someone bought a plot or something new that don't have any markers or anything. I'll do up like a little stake thingy with their name on it, numbers, whatever, and plunk that down where they bought, because I'll never remember where they bought. So that's why I gotta do that. But yeah, anyways, tomorrow, I got a funeral tomorrow, of course. Dug it today. And so we gotta do that, and then we'll tear apart that engine some more. So I don't know what else we'll be getting into tomorrow. It's gonna be kind of a sort of a busy, kind of silly, kind of crazy day tomorrow, because this is the funeral for one of our past board of directors. He was on the board here for like 48 years or something, just ridiculous. So, and yeah, anyway, it sounds like the kiddies are home, so I better call it a day. Have a good night. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you tomorrow.